Alright, to save you guys the pain of watching me smear silicone all over the foam after we shaped it, if you get foam or silicone or whatever on the glass, don't worry about it. We can scrape it off much cleaner after it dries than you'll ever clean it off. And you'll clean it just the same way window people do with a razor blade. But now that we've got silicone smeared everywhere we need it, just going to dump in the substrate we were using for this project already. A little bit more here. And those corner areas, you're going to want to make sure you pack that in and actually get the substrate down onto the silicone. But pretty much pack it down everywhere. Patience here goes a long way. Everything packed in. Laying down glue and sprinkling the glitter on it. It's pretty much the same general thing. Okay, while that's going, at the same time, I'm going to take that shelf we made and, assuming it'll let me, I'm going to squeeze a little more silicone out of this. I'm really just putting silicone on the sides that are going to contact the glass. This will be how we get that to stick to the walls. Can't use hot glue because, one, we don't want to melt the foam, but hot glue doesn't actually stick to glass all that permanently. It comes off pretty easily. Smear that all over. This stuff smells awful when it's right next to your face. Okay. And we're going to position it right here. You'll notice it actually doesn't really need much support. It kind of holds itself up. But just in case, sneak a little support in there. And we'll end up making a little ramp up to that shelf, and this will be full most of the way with substrate. But it's going to make for a nice little hide hole underneath, and the top can actually be filled with substrate because it's kind of concave. And now we're a good portion of the way there. And kind of toward the final steps. Just going to fill in here where I have to. There you go. See you in a little bit. Alright, so this is pretty much the finished project. Alright, so this is pretty much the finished product. I just wanted to add some moss in one spot with a hot glue gun. Just, I didn't really like this kind of empty kind of crater in there. So, just gonna fill that bit with moss. Pull our extra hot glue thread out of there. Then you can can see how it turned out. We used paint to kind of cover up where our foam was. This has been sitting for about a week, so it's totally cured. There's no smell. We got the little on-ramp kind of up here. Lower section, you can get to the lower section from the back. Just kind of some faux plants to obscure everything. But there's plenty of substrate down here to hold moisture. This is actually bowl-shaped and will hold moisture well. And ultimately we end up with a fairly good-looking 10-gallon piece. I'm just going to use the initial kind of failure of a lid from when it was a roach tank, just because I'm too lazy to make another lid right now, and another like 10 hours of project on this just don't really seem worth it. But just by following the steps you see, you can make something totally of your own creation and just have fun with it.